Howdy, Solitude seekers. Today, we are diving into the tranquil embrace of winter solitude at the Grand Canyon. It's a time when the bustling crowds fade into whispers, allowing us to savor the canyon's raw beauty in peaceful isolation. So join me as we uncover the reason why winter is the ultimate season for those seeking a soulful escape.
Welcome to the Grand Canyon, the wildest escapade this side of the Mississippi. I'm the Canyon Cowboy, a time traveler from the early 1900s, and somehow got wrangled up in this labyrinth of modernity. But fret not, for me and my trusty steed Jackpot are fixing to orchestrate an experience of a lifetime for you. So cinch up those saddles and get ready for a wild ride. The summertime at the Grand Canyon. A symphony of humanity and cues stretching to the horizon. The influx of visitors during the warmer months, spring breaks, and autumnal weekends transforms serene vistas into bustling thoroughfares of human activity. The park gates metamorphose into sentinels of prolonged waits, with queues extending like a river winding through the canyon's vast expanse. Navigating this sea of humanity and queues can resemble a cowboy herding cattle, requiring ample reserves of patience. Even with tactics like pre-dawn excursions for capturing the sunrise's splendor or entering through the less traveled Desert View entrance, the crush of crowds persist. Limited parking, long queues for sustenance, and trails resembling city streets during rush hour become intrinsic part of the summer tableau. However, fret not, fellow travelers, for amidst this bustling spectacle lies a silver lining, a winter pilgrimage to the Grand Canyon. So on this trip, we're exploring the South Rim cloaked in an aura of tranquility.
Now, before we hit the trail, allow me to introduce my trusty steed, Jackpot. Whoa, steady now. We'll settle up in just a sec. As I was saying, we'd be much obliged if you give this video a hearty thumbs up and subscribe for more adventures. And if you're bound for these here parts, peruse GrandCanyonPosse.com for all of your travel needs. We got transportation, guided excursions, itineraries, accommodations, and the best grub around these parts. Join the posse and let's make indelible memories. Now where was I? Right. Let's giddy up. Woo! That's right, if you're like me, the allure of winter lies in its capacity to whisk away the multitudes. During the peak periods of spring break, summer holidays, and autumnal weekends, crowds swarm the South Rim. However, winter heralds a marked diminution in visitor numbers, with fewer than 15% of the park's annual guests venturing during December, January, and February. This translates to more room to roam, diminished queues to contend with, and an aura of tranquil seclusion that is a rarity in busier epochs. Winter at the Grand Canyon is akin to having a private sonnet recital, making it easier to find solitude and appreciate the finer nuances of nature's artistry. Beyond the tranquility, winter unfurls a canvas of natural splendor that is uniquely enchanting. Picture the canyon swathed in pristine mantle of snow, its vermilion and ochre hues juxtaposed against the immaculate white cloak, crafting a tableau reminiscent of a winter wonderland. The limpidity of winter's luminescence imparts a magical essence to the terrain, illuminating every crag and crevice with a pristine radiance that resonates with photographers and nature aficionados alike. Winter sunrises and sunsets unveil a symphony of chromatic splendor, suffusing the firmament with tints of amethyst, rose, and apricot, casting an entrancing aura over the rugged topography. One of the foremost benefits of winter sojourns is the temperate climate, particularly within the canyon's depths. While the South Rim may encounter brisk weather, descending into the canyon proffers a more equable environment conducive to hiking and exploration. The blistering heat of summer yields to congenial hiking conditions, facilitating traversals of the trails with aplomb and allowing for immersion in the breathtaking panoramas sans the discomfort of extreme temperatures. This renders winter an opportune juncture for embarking on ventures like trekking the South Kaibab or Bright Angel Trail, or venturing all the way across the canyon on foot to the secluded confines of the shuttered North Rim for an authentically secluded experience.
And speaking of solitude, winter ushers in a realm of possibilities, particularly for those in pursuit of solitude amid nature's embrace.
Backcountry permits become more attainable for those wanting to take a couple days hike into the canyon and camp below. And impromptu reservations at lodgings such as Phantom Ranch are often within reach with more open dates and more frequent cancellations, affording an immersive plunge into the canyon serenity. Wildlife encounters proliferate in winter with mule deer, elk, ravens, and even the majestic California condor gracing the landscape. The hushed serenity of winter amplifies these rendezvous, offering a peek into the canyon's vibrant ecosystem devoid of the clamor of crowds.
And for those inclined towards indoor pursuits, winter provides ample diversions.
Explore the park's visitor centers, museums, and studios, delving into the rich tapestry of history and geology woven into the canyon's fabric. December, January, and February are also the only months one can embark on a scenic drive along Hermit Road in your own horseless carriage. All other times of the year, you're regulated to only hike, bike, or take the park's shuttle buses. Hermit Road is perfect for relishing panoramic vistas with the scarcity of vehicles on the route. Winter allows way more opportunity to indulge in sumptuous meals at El Tovar on a whim, steeping yourself in the ambience of a bygone era amid the timeless allure of the canyon.
In the frigid embrace of winter, the crowds typically thin like a herd of cattle scattered across the range, but not always.
Heed this cautionary tale, for even in these icy months, the major holidays, and the twilight of the season with spring break crowds, the South Rim's main gate can become a bottleneck akin to a canyon's narrowing in a thunderous storm. Wait times, often stretching past the 2-hour mark in mid to late March, transform the entrance into a bustling corral where patience is a virtue thicker than molasses in January. So if solace and serenity are your companions on this journey to the Grand Canyon, the winter's icy grip may be your best bet. But mind you, even in this quieter season, the occasional surge of spring breakers and those on a holiday hootenanny can turn tranquility into a fleeting dream, much like tumbleweed caught in a gusty wind.
Winter at the Grand Canyon transcends mere seasonal transition. It's a revelation.
It beckons one to reconnect with nature, to savor moments of contemplative introspection, and to hold the canyon in all its tranquil splendor. If you yearn for respite from the frenetic pace of life, if you crave the serenity of snow-draped landscapes and star-strewn nights, then winter stands as the zenithal epoch to heed the canyon's beckoning. Embrace the solitude, relish the tranquility, and allow the Grand Canyon to weave its wintertime enchantment around you.
Subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you cherish the serenity of winter solitude. And for more peaceful getaways, head on over to GrandCanyonPosse.com, where we got travel deals and itineraries that'll whisk you away to secluded havens amidst nature's grandeur. So, until our paths cross again, I will see you on down the trail, my friend.